Hello and welcome to this discussion. This is an important discussion because it addresses a question that is a source of confusion to so many diversity visa applicants. The question concerns affidavit of support. Do diversity visa applicants need an affidavit of support when they are applying for their diversity visa? Hopefully, by the end of this discussion, you will have understood in what context diversity visa applicants need an affidavit of support. So let's begin discussing. Immigration to the United States is governed by the Immigration and Nationality Act, which is a law in the United States. In the Immigration and Nationality Act, there are a number of reasons why an alien or an immigrant could be denied visa, entry, or immigrant status in the United States. Those reasons include security, you could be denied on security grounds. Health, you could be denied for health reasons. Criminality, you could be denied if you are linked to criminal activities. You could also be denied due to the likelihood of you becoming what is referred to as a public charge. Now, what is a public charge? A public charge is an alien who, after entering the United States, is in need of assistance from the United States government in order to survive. So the likelihood of you becoming a public charge is one of the reasons why you could be denied visa, entry, or immigrant status according to the Immigration and Nationality Act. An individual who is applying for a United States immigrant visa must not be seen as a likely public charge. He or she will be denied the visa for that reason. So the question here is, how do you prevent yourself from being seen as a likely public charge when you are applying for a United States immigrant visa? You have to have some form of guarantee. For those who apply for family-sponsored and employment-based immigration, there is an automatic guarantee. A United States citizen or permanent resident petitions the United States government on behalf of the applicant. And as part of their petition, they file an affidavit of support, saying to the United States government that upon the arrival of the applicant in the United States, they are responsible to ensure that that applicant doesn't end up being a public charge. But when it comes to the diversity visa program, it is different. No other person is the petitioner of the diversity visa applicant but himself or herself. By submitting an entry to the diversity visa lottery, the diversity visa applicant petitions the United States government on their own behalf. And so the burden to prevent them from being seen as a likely public charge rests upon their own shoulders. In that case, how do you, the diversity visa applicant, prevent yourself from being seen as a likely public charge? Two ways. The first way is by means of what I refer to as a personal guarantee. That is something that will serve as your source of income after you enter the United States. Your personal guarantee could be your personal savings. If you have a considerable amount of savings that would prevent you from being in need of assistance from the United States government, then that could be your personal guarantee. Your personal guarantee could also be investments or assets that provide you income on a regular basis. As long as it prevents you from being in need of United States government assistance after you arrive in the country, it can serve as your personal guarantee. Your personal guarantee could also be a job offer. Even before you immigrate to the United States, if you have an offer of a job, that could serve as your personal guarantee. Your personal guarantee could be income from online activities. If you are an online professional like me, and what you make online is substantial enough to prevent you from being in need of United States government assistance after you enter the country, that could also serve as your personal guarantee. So your personal guarantee could be anything for that matter that is substantial and will serve to convince the consular officer at the time of your diversity visa interview that upon your arrival in the United States, you will not be in need of assistance from the United States government in order for you and possibly your family to survive. That's the first way you can prevent yourself from being seen as a likely public charge when you are applying for a diversity visa. Now, the second way, and that is where an affidavit of support comes in. In case you are not in the position to present a personal guarantee, and that is the case of most diversity visa applicants, because most diversity visa applicants do not have some form of guarantee that is substantial and that they believe is convincing enough to present when applying for their diversity visa. And so the affidavit of support comes in as the second option. A United States citizen or permanent resident must file an affidavit of support on your behalf in this second case. So it is either a personal guarantee, or in a case where there is no personal guarantee, then an affidavit of support. But you must have some form of guarantee. Now, another important thing, at your diversity visa interview, you may or may not be requested to present that guarantee. It all depends on what is referred to as your totality of circumstances. The consular officer could consider things such as your age, your health, your education, your skill set, your resources, and other things, and determine that based on those things, you are not likely to become a public charge. In that case, he or she will not ask you to present a guarantee because they believe that the information they already have concerning your case serves as some form of guarantee that you will not, or you are not likely to become a public charge. That is why at some diversity visa interviews, applicants are not requested to present a personal guarantee or an affidavit of support. It does not mean that that embassy doesn't request a guarantee or an affidavit of support. No, that is not what it means. It is simply because your totality of circumstances leads the consular officer to believe that you are not likely to become a public charge. But consular officers at all U.S. embassies around the world are required by law to ensure that visa applicants are not likely to become public charge after they arrive in the United States. So don't go around with the notion that this embassy asks for guarantee or affidavit of support and the other embassy doesn't. No, that is wrong. You may not be requested to show your guarantee at one embassy, but the next applicant at that same embassy may be required to present their guarantee. It all depends on the totality of circumstances of each case. So if we have to conclude, we can say 1. Proving that you will not become or you are not likely to become a public charge after you arrive in the United States is a requirement for the diversity visa program that has been established by the Immigration and Nationality Act. 2, as a diversity visa applicant, you have the choice between presenting a personal guarantee or an affidavit of support. It is up to you. And thirdly, the consular officer may or may not decide to ask you at the time of your diversity visa interview to present that guarantee. It depends on your totality of circumstances. Now, based on these 3 points, you do not go about your diversity visa case without being prepared to present a guarantee. You must have one. You may go to your diversity visa interview and you are not requested to present any guarantee. Then it's good. But in case you attend the interview without being prepared to present a guarantee and you are asked to present one and you are not in the position, my friend, I'm sorry, you will be denied your diversity visa. That is how the issue of public charge and affidavit of support work in the context of the diversity visa program. And so that is it for this discussion. Thanks for watching the video. I hope it helps to clear doubts that you may have had regarding this subject. The comment area is still available below for you to use in case you have questions to ask or comments to make. And I will see you, God willing, in the next video. Goodbye.